Well, from my position as a former planner on the Coastal Commission, watching the county go through different plans, what is happening is that we are at a crossroads. Well, I watched it in Los Angeles, where it took me 30 minutes to get to the courthouse in 1963. 10 years later, it took me an hour because of the growth. I've watched it in Monterey County, where I've lived for nearly 35 years, where it took me a half an hour to get to Santa Cruz. Now it takes me 45 to 50 minutes to get to Santa Cruz. So I've seen what the growth does in terms of traffic congestion. I've seen what growth does in terms of water use, because our water capacity has, given the growth here, has dropped. And hopefully desal will help and other sources of water will help, but not if we grow too fast. I think we have to be more deliberate in developing our infrastructure before the growth comes, so that the infrastructure, the water, the traffic, all of those things are there when the development is actually undertaken. The campaign for Measure A may be frustrating to some people because they may not see the contrast, whereas the motivation of developers is very high to get land into production, to convert farmland to homes. There's a lot of money in it, and so the interest of the developers is very high, as opposed to the interest of the public, where they may not be as close to it. And what Measure A does is put more control in the hands of the public. And for the most part, the public wants to see more stable, deliberate development. It doesn't go all at once to tax the infrastructure, whereas the developer wants to move more quickly and is able to manage things at the regulatory level to move more quickly against the public interest. So that's where Measure A comes in to serve the public as opposed to the developer. And that's what it's all about. That's what Measure A is all about. What's in the public interest or what's in the developer's interest.